been so long since I made my last video. I've not actually been really busy. No, I've not been really busy. It's just, I've been lazy. But now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to teach you something. I'm going to impart my wisdom and it's going to be good. Today I am going to show you how to make chocolate Donkey Kong bananas. Yes. And right there you can see that that was my first attempt. But these ones are going to look better. This time will be my second attempt. So I'm not a master, I just made this up. I hope it's going to work. First, before you start cooking, before you start baking, before you start doing anything in the kitchen, you need to get into the right mindset. So, you're going to need your monkey dress, your monkey tie, and most importantly, your monkey face. You need your monkey face. Monkey, 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 monkey. Yeah. Okay, now we're in the kitchen, and we're going to need a few things. One big bunch of bananas. The bigger the bananas, the better. You don't need to fry all the bananas. But if you want to make 2 Donkey Kong bananas, then you only need 1 banana because we cut them in half. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You're going to want butter to fry the bananas in. You're going to want a lot of chocolate. You're going to want cashew nuts, Brazil nuts, and some kind of currants, raisins, whatever you like for the face. And if you can grab some, get some kind of long red sweet stuff, you know, the kind of stuff that peels out. Yeah, that kind of thing, so that you can make his tie. Next you're going to want to chop your bananas. Ha! Oh yeah. And then peel them. Got a big banana there. And then you chop it! Yeah! Okay, so we've got 1 banana there. Make sure to always throw all your vegetables away in your vegetable recycling bit, because I forget sometimes. Always do it. Save the planet! La 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 la. This is actually really satisfying. They're fucking huge! And because they're so huge, they're actually stable. You know how you get little bananas, and if you try to peel them entirely, then they just kind of fall apart. Well, these guys are tough. So now you've got all your bananas, and now you need to transfer them to the pan. Take your butter. Get a good dollop of that in there. There we go. It's probably a good time to put on an apron now. Make sure the butter goes all around. And put your bananas on. In fact, while you're at it, cover your bananas with butter. Yeah? That probably helps them to fry. You see? Lovely fried banana! If you've got a wire rack, then you can use this to put your bananas on. So that's a good idea. If you don't have a wire rack, you can use some greaseproof paper if you don't have a wire rack. That works as well. It just gets a bit drippy. Okay. These bananas are awfully tough to flip. Come on. Stubborn ass bitches. Go on. Stay. Stay. You are such a cocksmere. God. That's one staying like that. That's good enough for me. Okay, I say they look done. Last bananas. They look good. Well, actually they don't. I guess they don't. They just look like bananas covered in butter. But soon they will look like these. Yummy, yummy. They look like sausages, don't they? Bananas or sausages? Yum yum. Now we have our bananas. We are going to let them cool. Yeah, we're going to let them cool. So that then we can put them in the chocolate. Okay? Okay, we've got 6 bananas. And
roughly estimate we need about 1.5 rows of chocolate to cover one banana, or at least the top of it. But maybe not, so I'm going to just use 5 for now. What you want is a pan of water, and then you want to put a plastic bowl in there so that you can boil it and the chocolate will melt there. Boom. Okay, we got chocolate, we got fire, but like I guess we've got gas. It's not really, is it fire? Is gas fire still fire? It's fire, fuck it. We've got fire, and we've got water, all the elements, except for earth and like wind and stuff. It's going to melt really slowly though, because that water has to boil first, or at least get very, very hot. Ah, that's all nicely melted now. Okay, the next thing you want to attempt to do is to take your banana and stick it in the chocolate so it gets all nice and chocolatey. I've not done this before and I'm a bit scared they're going to break, but that's a risk I'm going to have to take at this point. Try and use your tongs. If you've got tongs, that's good. If not, try and use your fingers. Ooh. In it goes. It's nice and chocolatey. Make sure there's not too much on there, because otherwise it will just drip right off. Also, you want to leave some for the other bananas as well. Ah, that wasn't so bad. I did one. Now, if you don't think there's enough chocolate on your bananas, then you can always just spread some on with a spoon afterwards when you put them back on the rack, just to make sure you've got full coverage, or as much coverage as you want. And if you think there's too much chocolate on your bananas, well, I can't help you there, because you're mad, because you can never have too much chocolate on a banana. This banana's gonna break. Hop! We're just gonna have 2 little chocolate bananas. Ooh. Ooh! Here are the bananas, all chocolatey. Got all that chocolate left. What am I gonna do? Okay, so next we're going to make faces. And what we're going to do is cut it horizontally, so we've got the upper and the lower lips. Okay? As you can see, that worked perfectly. And next we're also going to need the cashew nuts to do his eyebrows. Let's start arranging them. You can chop some of the Brazil nut away, and they can have little ears. Now let's use the raisins. Derp! He's got eyes now. And you can just take some chocolate over the nose. Just use some chocolate and put it there so you can make his little nostrils. Ah! Okay. Well, that works well. If you just rock the knife back and forth, that seems to do the trick. We're going to cut. You see the tie shape there? We're going to cut just here. And then we're going to cut right in the middle. So right down the centre of that big thick bit that isn't the bit that hangs down the front of the chest. Now we have a little tie. Sort of. Doesn't he look so regal? That is the best Donkey Kong banana in the world. Oh, aren't they fabulous? And I've got some little baby Kongs as well. Now the last thing you've got to do is leave them to dry. So leave them to dry. Yeah, just cover them up with some paper toweling so that insects can't land on them or anything.
So, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were spiritually awakened, or, you know, enveloped in my cookery knowledge. And I will be back next time, whenever that time is. I will be back next time with Triforce muffins. Zelda style. Or Zelda muffins, Triforce style, whichever way you like. I'm going to be making muffins.
Oh, look at that charred bitch.